Philly coming in off their 15-point win Sunday on the road at Toronto.
Was he passing the ball? I thought he was trying to shoot.
Apparently so. Holmgren lights the lamp from deep.
This is something that you're going to see a lot from this Thunder team. Ball movement and man movement.
This is Holmgren, who hit the early three and a good start. He's been in a little weird stretch of late.
He's back in this system and ready to go.
Here's Josh Giddey, comes in off his triple-double at the Garden and lays it up and in softly with a pretty left hand. Embiid, another look at the play by Giddey at the other end.
Put your head down, and he can finish with either hand around 6'7", 6'8", can rebound, pass the ball, and now has added shooting to his repertoire. There's another steal here for the Thunder. Wiggins,
the steal and the finish. And a good start for the Thunder, a 6-point lead.
All these parts are interchangeable. They're all about the same size, and they play so hard, and they play for one another, which is beautiful to watch.
It's happened so organically for this team as Giddey. So he sits here, plays 4 minutes and 14 seconds as Holmgren already buries his second triple.
Williams, the two leading scorers on this Thunder team.
Paul Reed,
look at
drop
this.
Step, turn back. What a defensive help that time by Wiggins. Wiggins on the attack to the cup, lays it up and in, doing it at both ends.
Aaron Williams from the weak side comes all the way over with the Reed and then takes it coast to coast with the finish.
Harris against Wiggins, clean strip. Boy, Wiggins has been terrific in this opening quarter. Daignault's bunches, they've taken over sole possession of first place with Minnesota's loss to Chicago the other day. Good defensive play on Embiid that time by Joe.
I love his approach. I love his demeanor. I love his attitude and how he respects his players, but he gets the best out of all 12. And not a lot of lift as well on that shot.
Williams into the corner to Hayward. Shot clock at 7. Hayward elbow J. Perfect. But it was interesting you asked Daignault about their offensive style, just his coaching philosophy as Waters fires here. That's a long two, say the officials. Their top two scorers. Isaiah Joe knifes into the paint and then flicks it back to Williams. Catch their breath. Oklahoma City. Some of that ball movement. They got a 1 point.
Again, no Tyrese Maxey in that game. Campaign making the best of the opportunity.
This is Dort dribbled into some trouble. What a recovery. Before they move on to Memphis and then San Antonio. Giddey outside to Dort. Curls to the rack, extends and lays it up and in.
He play defense, but he could put his head down and get all the way to the cup. Just slices through Oubre and being able to finish at the rim.
So the Thunder, Reg, the number one three-point shooting team in the league, is 3 of 17.
And they didn't shoot the ball particularly well on Sunday in New York as well.
First, the fact that Joel Embiid did not show up to the arena for shoot-around, I think caught a lot of people off guard, considering many of the very credible media reports expected that he would play.
But 2 misses on a corner 3. Jared just likes to ponder all potential scenarios.
Which we love. We love the probing there by Jared.
I don't have much going on in my life right now, guys.
Got to find Jared a couple of hobbies. So Embiid's got a dozen. Giddey changed his mind into the corner to Williams. They'll reset as we are inside of a minute left in the half. Isaiah Joe shoots a step back. That's a 3. That's good. So 7-point game. Williams off the deflection. Gets it to Joe, the sharp shooter, and he buries another triple.
On cue.
He said, listen, he was off for a long time. You could see that on the court. He says, otherwise, his team was just disjointed on the offensive end. And defensively, we can't give up so many open threes. And there you go.
Slowly but surely, you see it coming back.
And another 3-point jack. It's Dort. Here comes Batum. His pass taken inside by Dort. 26 and 8. Remember, they were up in second place early part of December. before they drop down a little bit, but really outside of Boston, as good as any team in the East. That's a three. Williams. They started 3 of 17 from deep. They've hit 4 of their last 5.
And these are just like warm.
Reggie's just not in Tobias Harris's nature to force it offensively, but they need something from him a little bit more tonight without Maxey.
Oh,
Williams. Boy, that grease is hot, and he's starting to sizzle.
He's here for Williams.
That is their 4th tonight.
Well, this is a load for Chet to try to guard Embiid down low.
Boy, poked away. Nicely done by Wallace. The Thunder team playing without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No Jalen Williams if you've just joined us. This is Kelly Oubre Jr. Turned back Hayward, and then Holmgren the block. Shot clock was down to 6.
And here's weak side. Holmgren with that timing comes up with his second block.
To their offense.
Can you believe this is only a 4-point game? I
Yep.
mean, you would think OKC is up double digits here.
Holmgren, that's a 3.
7 in the quarter.
Off the floor comes Payne, weaves through. Boy, somehow got it to Martin, but then Giddey, the strip, will heave it. And Reggie, that's a man who stands nearly 7 feet 250 in Jalen Williams that he just knocked to the deck. That shot is counted and contact.
Well, you get the start for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and you want the point production to be there. No one's going to take up that 30 points, but the Thunder played that whole 4th quarter versus the Knicks on Sunday.
Reggie, see him run the double at Embiid to get it out of his hands. Into the corner. That pass broken up. Dort to steal.
3-on-1.
Inside. Beautiful dime. Wiggins with the angry flush. 5-point Thunder lead. Dort. A little bit of contact out to Joe. Hayward from deep. Boy, he gets the friendly bounce. And suddenly, the Thunder, #1 in the West, punching back with 8 straight points on TNT. A Philadelphia team that begins the night #8 in the East. Here comes Isaiah Joe. Splash!
And
Offensively here against this Thunder defense.
a little brush screen, down screen there by Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe, nothing. See if they can run some action for Oubre.
Oubre knifes into the paint. Little inadvertent contact. No whistle. Off the floor, this is Giddey. Leans in against Batum. Holmgren wants to go back at him. Inside the spin. Holmgren putting it down. And contact.
Because what I love at one end where he gets dunked on because he contests the shot,